Good morning. Happy holidays, everyone. It is Monday morning. Keaton, good to see you. Thank you for joining me. We are here on Ask Me Anything Monday. We do it every Monday at 8 a.m., regardless of holidays or not. We also have a 3 p.m. clubhouse as well. So you can ask me anything on Monday. That's the deal. You bring the questions, I'll bring the answers. Good morning, Jesus, Jake. Good morning. Let's post up there where to reach me. Get the 5 daily practices. You can get my book, my ebook, my audiobook. I will send you a signed copy of my book, david@dmeltzer.com. Pin below, david@dmeltzer.com. You can also text me anytime, 949-298-2905. 949-298-2905. What's up, Hood Boy? Good to see you, everyone. Let's get the questions rocking and rolling. It's always good to see these questions popping up here. Let's go. All right. What quotes are you resonating with you right now? The quote that resonates most with me, I did a private coaching group, is the quote that judgments are partial evidence based on ignorance and doubt. So that's what the quote that resonates most with me is. Edward Williams. I think he has a question for me. Let me bring him up. Edward Williams. Maybe. Let's see here. Nope. Ed Williams, if you want to ask a question, go ahead and make a request. Thank you for joining. Keep the questions coming. Alrighty. Anyway, judgment of others is based off of partial evidence of ignorance and doubt. If you could interview one dead person for a podcast, who would be? That's easy. Jesus Christ, for sure. He would resolve a whole bunch of problems in separations. We could get some clear answers from our boy, Jesus Christ. That's who I'd interview for sure. All right. Best book you've read recently. Probably Think and Grow Rich. I read it every day. It's the best book. What books do you have? I really want. I have 4 books. Just email me, david@dmeltzer.com. Connected to Goodness, Compassionate Capitalism, Unstoppable, Creating the Life You Love, and Game Time Decision Making. Very good. Edward Williams, please comment again. What was your favorite part of your trip to Cabo? We rented a boat and just had a super relaxing time on the boat. There was no drama on my Cabo trip. Big difference from, the sports days of all types of stuff going on, all types of drama going on. It was just simple, easy, relaxing. It's nice to be away from any drama at all. Just a true vacation. No interference. Jesus would be a good interview, says Jesus. Here we go. Predictions for the NBA playoffs. 76ers versus the Lakers. I think it'll be the 76ers during... Jason Waller, bam! Superstar of 2 Minute Drill, coming out June 18th. An hour-long version with incredible guests and, even more important, incredible judges. Jason Waller, bam. If you're not following Jason Waller, follow him at Jason Waller, bam. Good to see you, brother. I'm going to be in Charleston, South Carolina with that amazing entrepreneur. He is a 9-figure brother. He is amazing. Jason Waller, Jakey Bakey loves you too. Maybe he'll come out here and stay with us all July. Rumor has it. Looking back, what advice would you give your 30-year-old self? I would give my 20, 30, 40, and 50-year-old self the same advice. Ask for help. You can't ask big enough. You can't ask often enough. Ask for help. That's as easy as it gets. Find someone that sits in the situation that you want to be in and ask them for help. Being a speaker, author, investor, how did you discover what makes your brand different? Looking within. You can't find outside of you what you can't find inside of you. So I'm going to have you go live with me as well. That's a great question. There you are.
David, wow. Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Of course, man. I love your books behind you. That's a good collection.
Technical difficulties here. Can you hear me clearly, David?
I can.
Excellent. Okay. So my question for you is, being someone so successful as yourself, I've found that, and just measuring businesses, you always have to have some sort of secret sauce, right? And so my question for you is, how did you discover that secret sauce? What makes you different from everyone else, all the entrepreneurs and authors and investors out there? How did you discover what makes you different?
Yeah, well, having an open mind and open heart and open hands allowed me to experience a bunch of different things. And through those experiences in that journey, I found that if I looked within myself, I would find myself, and I'm my own fingerprint on this journey. I'm my unique fingerprint of my own journey. And I had to put faith in myself. I had to learn to love myself. I had to learn to be worthy, healthy, happy, and understand that all of those things were already me. And I had to be confident that, look, people aren't going to like me. In fact, I found that, if some people really don't like me, that's a good thing. That means I'm
Yeah.
a strong frequency, and that's good by me. I want people to think about, if they're not for gratitude or forgiveness or accountability, if they're not for unification, if they want to be separate, if they want to be inferior, superior, anxious, frustrated, angry, guilty, resentful, if they want to live in ego-based consciousness, then Dave Meltzer is not for you. I learned to be me by my superpower of consistency. I thought it was resilience, but I have found that a common denominator between all entrepreneurs, successful people, athletes, billionaires, millionaires, celebrities, the common denominator is they all have a desire that they must be what they can be, but not all of them are consistent. In fact, a lot of them are consistently doing the wrong things, which gives them that spiral, the self-sabotage, the separation, anxiety, the depression, and even suicide. For me, I tried that route. It did work. And I went through a great transformation and decided that my superpower would be consistency, and I'd elevate my awareness. I'd be a celebrant, not a celebrity, elevating others to elevate myself. But you got to look within and find what your frequency is and stick to it. Remember, they will laugh at you, they'll scoff at you, they'll make fun of you. Eventually, they'll applaud you.
Oh, indeed. Indeed. Wow. Excellent. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Thank you for joining me. You please come back again. Perfect way to start my Monday on Ask Me Anything Monday. Great question. And what a great smile you have. Keep using it to help other people.
Indeed. Take care, David. Thank you.
You got it, Ed. Take care.
Uh-huh.
What a great gentleman, and positive energy coming through. If you didn't feel him, I don't know where you are at. David at dmeltzer.com. Any one of my books you want, just go ahead. David at dmeltzer.com. I'll ebook, audiobook. I'll sign a book, ship it to you. I'll pay for everything. Don't worry. We also got the 5 daily practices that allow you to be consistent, knowing your what, your who, your how, your now, and of course your why. Applying your why. Be like Dave Meltzer. Apply your why to your life. Be like Christina Madrigal. Apply your why to your life. Like Jason Waller, like Colleen Malloy. Apply your why. David at dmeltzer.com. Reach out to me. I'm here to elevate you, to elevate others, empower others, to empower others to be happy. That's what we're talking about. All right, let's answer some more questions. Why? Because it's Ask Me Anything Monday, and that's what we do on Monday. Hot dogs or hamburgers, and why? I will tell you that hamburgers may be my favorite food. Hot dogs are a close second. But I love hamburger. In fact, I just did, in Cabo Airport, they got STK now. What? Yes. So to finish off my extraordinary trip, instead of going to Carl's Jr.'s like I normally do, I went and just treated myself to one of those expensive hamburgers at STK and enjoyed myself immensely. Although you cannot beat the McDonald's Happy Meal. That is true. But I have a feeling if they had one of those, it'd be a tough choice there at the airport in Cabo. But I'm back. We got a big family day. We got a baseball party for Miles Championship. We have maybe a haircut in store. I got all kinds of stuff going on today for our holiday. And, of course, our family dinner with the Meltzers. Maybe we'll do Keeping Up with the Meltzers videos. But we got to lay some ground rules for these kids. I'm telling you, I know Laura's here. She heard my story. My 22-year-old wake me at 2:30 in the morning. Oh, she thinks that Clubhouse means my house, not the Clubhouse online, 3 o'clock Q&A. That's what I meant by saying this is a Clubhouse. Join me at 3 p.m. Today's also the anniversary of my first pitch, knuckleball, 3 years ago, San Diego Padres on May 31st. May 5th was my first pitch at the Angels game. We got it all going on. What advice do you have for your 20-year-old self? I went through that. Ask for help. 20, 30, 40, 50. I'll probably be telling myself that at 60 as well. Very good. Family dinners are important. In fact, I believe it's a common denominator to success are those family dinners for me. Favorite routine is my adaptable routine, spending a minimum amount of time on my health every day, a minimum of 1 hour. You got to find an hour of every day to take care of yourself. If you don't have something you love to do to be healthy, find one, make it a priority, make it a non-negotiable. And then family time. I spend a minimum amount of time every single day with every member of my family, my wife, my 4 kids, my mom, every single day, a minimum amount of time, varying upon who they are and where they're at. But every day I'm in constant, consistent contact, understanding and connecting to and through my closest relatives. And it keeps the relationships wonderful. Have an adaptable routine that includes being a student in your calendar, studying what you have planned, what you don't have planned in your sleep, getting back on to schedule, maximizing the only non-renewable resource that you have. Do you know what that is? The only non-renewable resource that you have? That's right, time. Utilize that time by being productive, accessible, and gracious with your time. Utilize it in the best capacity that you have, because you are healthy, wealthy, you are worthy, and you are happy. What are you doing to interfere with it? Utilize your time and activity in order to facilitate your free will to clear that interference so you can be and find and allow the happiness, the health, the wealth, and the worthiness. Do you think management consulting is a career worth pursuing? Sure, if it's aligned with your skills, your knowledge, and your desire, pursue the heck out of it. If it's supplementary to your skills, knowledge, and desire, go at it. If it's synergistic with your skills, your knowledge, and desire, absolutely. And if it's not, find something that is. Go ask for help. Go find a consultant that sits in the situation that you want to be in. Ask them for help. What idea have you changed your mind on that has made the biggest impact in your life? I think attaching my emotions to an outcome used to be what I believed, the not quit attitude was. Doing everything you can by attaching to that outcome, manifesting it, visualizing it. Now I set milestones that I aim at through enjoying the consistent, persistent pursuit of my potential by attaching my emotions, my mindset, my heart set, and my open hands towards the enjoyment of that pursuit. There is no pursuit of happiness, like Chris Gardner says. Happiness is the pursuit. Tell Will Smith and Chris Gardner to give me a call. We'll do a whole nother movie called Happiness is the Pursuit, the sequel to Pursuit of Happiness. It'll be my story. I'll let Chris Gardner play me. How do I become a great with disabilities? Hey, everybody has disabilities. Some of us have disabilities that are apparent. Some have disabilities that are hidden far deep inside of us, like I do. I sometimes feel as if those people that have disabilities that are apparent to others have an advantage in some respects. Obviously, move any weakness to a different place, it becomes a strength. But everyone has disabilities, and what we need to do is move those disabilities into a position of power so that disabilities become a strength and be able to help other people. Remember, those conditions and judgments are nearly and eerily just a partial piece of evidence based upon ignorance and doubt. Remember that. All righty, here we go. What are goals you have for 2021? So I have 5 daily practices, and my objective is to follow those 5 daily practices every day. Know my what, Gemma? Super hearts out to you. I love you. May you find the happiness, the health, and the wealth, and the worthiness that you already are. Let's clear the interference between anything that's in your way of those 4 things. Let me pull that question back up again. Oh boy, I forgot. Sorry. I think I answered it. Partial evidence based off of ignorance and doubts. Where are you located, David? I am Southern California, located as place in Orange County, here today. Thank you. Here we go. Keep the questions rolling. I certainly appreciate it. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. You can get those 5 daily practices from me every single Monday. It's Ask Me Anything. You bring the questions, I bring the answers. Email me if I don't get to you, david@dmeltzer.com. You can get my 5 daily practices, know your what, your who, your how, your now, and of course, apply your why. And then finally, my books are all for you. Ebook, audiobook. I will sign a book, send it to you, ship it to you for the holiday. It's all yours. Join me. What advice do you have for someone who wants to invest in real estate? First, a piece of advice: know your timing and risk tolerance. 2, go find an expert, someone who sits in the situation you want to be in the type of real estate, in the location you want to be in, and ask them for help. If you follow those 3 things, find your timing, find your risk tolerance, and find your expert, I promise you, you will make money in real estate. You will buy when people are overselling and sell when people are overbuying. That's exactly what we do here. So go ahead and follow those rules. You'll be fine. You can reach out if you want further help. David@dmeltzer.com for any of these things: 5 daily practices or my books, ebook, audiobook. I'll sign it, send it, ship it to you, pay for shipping. How do you become a millionaire? $1 at a time. Enjoy the consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential. Make a minimum of $1 million. Find people who have made more than that. Ask them for help. Have them teach you how to get there by giving you directions on how to get there. If you want me to teach you, I'm more than happy to. I got several different methodologies. I got Ask Me Anything Mondays. I got More Good News Wednesdays. I got free trainings on Friday. I got the Playbook, the #1 downloaded podcast for these types of things. The Playbook on every platform: iTunes, Spotify, Google. The Playbook, check it out, or just email me, david@dmeltzer.com. I got free trainings, I got groups, I got one-on-one help I can give you to make you a millionaire, and I guarantee it. So just join me. I'll get you there, or find someone else that can. Best way to get to where you want to be: ask someone who's already there. What is the best way to over a bad day in business? You don't want bad days. You want bad minutes and bad moments. So you got to learn to identify what the triggers are to put you in ego-based consciousness. Then you got to learn to stop. And then you got to learn to breathe, drop, and then roll in the right trajectory. So before you have an entire bad day, start practicing being aware of what your triggers are. You need to be right, offended, separate, inferior, superior, anxious, frustrated, angry, any of those things. Just identify those, stop, drop, and roll when you get there. You can, if anybody wants those as well, that's practicing ending fear, I can send that to you, david@dmeltzer.com. Ask Me Anything Mondays. We are here Monday as well as 3 p.m. Pacific time on Clubhouse. Join me if you're not getting your questions answered. There's a lot here. We can go that. What's a good time to go to bed? Depends on what time you want to wake up. So for me, I have an unwinding routine. My beginning of my day starts at 9 p.m. and I put my body, my mind, and soul in position to elevate, to escalate, so my body recovers the fastest, my subconscious and unconscious mind clearing the interference of the ego so that they can download the information, so that when I wake up at 4 a.m., I transcend that information via meditation to plateau and grow, to take a new baseline in the morning of my new day. And I start that day at 9 p.m. with a very consistent unwinding routine. But reverse engineer when to go to bed by when you want to wake up. And that's when your day should start, when you unwind to go to sleep. How was the movie last night? The movie was great. We just had a good time. Miles ended up going swimming, though. Here we go. Keep it rolling. If you could go back in time 1 week, what advice would you give yourself? There is an amazing question. There is an amazing question. If you could go back in time 1 week, what advice would you give yourself? Don't let your daughter borrow your car. Don't let her friends drive her. That's the advice. That's about as simple as it gets. Everything else went really, really well. So I'd rather be swimming and watching a movie too. But my son didn't invite me. He went to friends. All righty. I have a lot of debt. I want to switch that. Want to be grateful because my incomes are much more and I don't have debts. All right. Set forth a unemotional distribution percentage to pay off your debt, and minimize the amount of expenses you have and maximize the amount of debt that you pay off to get rid of your debt. Make it an objective of yours. Take out your emotions and do a predetermined distribution, paying yourself and paying your debt down in order to effectuate getting rid of that negative energy, that interference. All right. It's Ask Me Anything Mondays. If you want the 5 daily practices, if you want my book, ebook, audiobook, or you want me to sign a book and send it to you and pay for shipping, pay for the book. That's not a problem. David@dmeltzer.com. If you want to join my text community, it's right here, 949-298-2905. And if you want to download the playbook, do it. You'll love it. 800 episodes or so. The billionaires, millionaires, entrepreneurs, celebrities, athletes, entertainers, one of the top podcasts in the world. The playbook, check it out. All my friends have it. Zeus, I know you love it. Thanks for the advice, Tiago. Thank you for joining me. All right, last question for now. It's Ask Me Anything Monday, 3 p.m. on Clubhouse today. You could ask me more. Ask Me Anything Mondays are about you bringing the questions, me bringing the answers. Happy to help every Monday the best your can. How to narrow down our passions, talents to find what our true purpose on earth is. Well, first of all, your thoughts about your purpose are your purpose. Take inventory of your values, personal, experiential, giving, and receiving values. Know your who, know your what, know your now, and your how. But take inventory of how your skills, your knowledge of the who, the how, the now, and the why are aligned with some career, job, industry, how it's synergistic to that, or is it supplementary to it? What's doing well today, what's stable today, or what you think is going to be doing well in the future. And if you take that inventory and you get the alignment, the synergy, the supplementary usage of your skills, your knowledge, and your desire, the what, the who, the how, the now, and applying that why, I promise you there'll be many opportunities to understand your thoughts about purpose are your purpose. So start thinking about what your purpose is, and that is your purpose. It's that simple. You give meaning to everything you see. Have an open mind, an open heart, and open hands. Everything will come your way. This is Ask Me Anything Monday. Go ahead, reach out to me for the 5 daily practices, my ebook, audiobook. I'll sign a book, send it to you, ship it to you. Like I said, David@dmeltzer.com, 949-298-2905, David@dmeltzer.com. Email me. We got all kinds of stuff for you. It's easy. I will save this video as well. Make sure if you want it, you can email me, David@dmeltzer.com. Ask Me Anything Mondays. We're here 8 a.m. on IG every Monday, 3 p.m. on Clubhouse on Mondays. Ask me anything. You bring the questions, I'll bring the answers. Training is on how to deal with negativity this Friday. You can get last week's training on every platform on the playbook today. We had a great training last week, BYOQ. So you can check that out on all platforms, the playbook. Download it, like it, share it. You'll love it. Happy birthday, Chieftain, the great. Awesome to have you here with me. Remember, most importantly, Ask Me Anything Monday, be kind to your future self and do good deeds. I'll see you at 3 p.m. on